going to the office right now. We're posting some of the signs for like COVID safety. There's a lot of things in your job that you don't know when you first get on, because you know that's why you need an onboarding process that takes probably like 6 months or so. And when you're remote already to start off your job, it's like, well, what? Remember I made a vlog October, beginning of November, when we threw this event and they gave us a bunch of Lululemon mats. Guess who got another one? What a day it's been. And I wore jeans. Good morning vlog. Today's a very exciting day. It's Saturday. I finished 2 weeks of work officially yesterday. Mostly why today's a very big day for me is because I received my first paycheck as a full-time employee, so I could start saving my money and doing different things, and I'm just really excited about what that can lead to. So yeah, we're really happy about that. I'm about to go grocery shopping and pick up a couple things. We're actually gonna do a mini hockey night at our friend's place, possibly. So if we do that, I have a recipe for these chocolate covered cheesecake bites that I've been wanting to try for a little bit, so I'm gonna do that. So welcome to this beautiful Saturday morning in Vancouver. Groceries were bought, everything is good. It's now like 3 p.m. and I started doing the cheesecake. Good morning vlog. Welcome to my third full work week. It is Monday and I am the only one in today with one of my other coworkers, so we're just kind of doing our own thing today. I spent most of today in this pillow fort. Now, I've been sitting at this spot all day. I felt really good. My back hasn't been hurting. It's been great. Man, for some reason, the way I set this up today was golden. I took a picture of it because I have never been so comfortable on this couch for like an extended period of time where like my back hasn't started hurting. And then my computer was here or here. This isn't interesting. This is just my work from home drive. But I mean, my arms were supported, my back was supported, everything was good, so I'm happy. Now I got the hockey game on because I am rooting for Tampa as of right now, so I can win some money. Most of what I've been doing, because it's only my third week, studying org psych, I know that the onboarding process for a lot of people is like between 3 to 6 months most of the time, depending on the organization, depending on the role, and depending on whether or not it existed beforehand. This role I created with my boss, so we worked together to kind of create this job that would help support her and the rest of the organization. So that's what a chief of staff just does generally, but that we didn't have that role already existing, which means I'm using my education and background in order to create this job in the most effective way to help support the organization. So in doing so, I spend a lot of time building out a lot of the structure of the work I will be doing that I've already like seen there's a need for, and with that we work together to see, you know, kind of how things will look long term. That's just what falls under chief of staff. I also work with everybody else in the staff to make sure that we're all staying in touch with each other and our goals and everything we need to understand in order to effectively do our jobs. That's a big part of what I do as well, and that's where the org psych background comes in. Lots of jargon, but hey, I am thriving because I made myself a really helpful manual. This is kind of part of the onboarding process, but it's an interesting experience because I'm essentially building my own onboarding experience. I can now help build this out for the future and help build out everybody else's job descriptions effectively so that we can help understand our roles better. So yeah, anyway, lots of jargon. It just makes me really excited to talk about because it's something I study that I can finally put into practice. I had filmed a mini vlog basically of Tommy and I buying a TENS unit. So I never put that footage anywhere. I will insert it now because I think one of the best investments we've had so far has been this TENS unit. It came in this little case right here, and I have 2 of the pads on right now on my side and on my shirt, and then there's 2 more here so you can plug it in. You can control it and put them at different settings as well, so you don't have just the same exact settings on both sides. You can alter it accordingly and have those 2. You can have them in sync as much as you want, or can get them in sync because there's a little dial. So here's some footage of us opening that. Is it already doing stuff?
No, it's not high enough. Turn this up a little bit. Yeah.
It's like stem.
Feels like stem.
Is it doing it?
Yes.
Is it? Oh, I see it now.
2 3/4 out of 8.
Cool. Honestly, like when I'm laying down on my left side or on my back, I feel every single like abdominal muscle like actually shaking, and it's very uncomfortable because it's like really close to my stomach too. I have no idea what's happening. It's just involuntary muscle spasms that are happening in the muscles in my abdominal area. A lot of oblique, a lot of intercostal, but it's just all shaking. It's only on my left side, and it also has moved into like my abdominals, so I don't know. So I reoriented them to both be on my side here, and yeah. And I'm planning on doing our August budget tonight since it's the last day of August. I'm actually looking to make some like little apartment purchases this week, buying like an accessory for the TV so I can get our Disney Plus and our Netflix onto the computer or onto the TV instead of having the HDMI cords running across the family room. I realized it's like 3 days later and I never fully updated on how the chocolate covered cheesecake bites went. I made 2 of these giant trays of them and this is all that's left. So if that's any indication, they were amazing. I bought like 12 over to our friend's place and then I left the leftovers there because they hosted and I wanted to leave something for them. And now I'm making a little at-home Chipotle, so I will show you the full finished deal when it's done. And here's the finished product for my Chipotles: tomatoes, beans, the chicken, cheese, avocado, and some corn. This is my day right now because work is over. What I'm gonna do now, after this is a little more progressed, and after I finish doing stim on my side, because like I showed yesterday, I got the stim machine going right now for another 25 minutes, but I really wanna go pick up a Roku from Best Buy. So happy new month, happy September 1st. It's time. I'm gonna go get a Roku, I think, and then I want to install it tonight, so I'll do a little bit of filming on that. And to be honest, I thought that anytime I wanted to have any sort of accessory like that, it had to be attached to a cable box or I had to have an Alexa or something. It was like attached to something I didn't have. Nope, I just can plug it into my HDMI. So we're gonna do that adventure after this. Everyone says they have the cheapest one, but the one that's like the premier one that's like 4K is only $10 more. The GoPro died in the store, but I found this one. So I may return this and get the other version because my dad was saying the 4K one worked better, but this isn't a 4K TV, so I don't know really what difference it would make. They have a 30-day return policy, but here's what we got. And they got 2 little batteries for the remote, I'm assuming. I'm excited for this and to have my computer back essentially because I didn't like having my computer plugged in constantly when I was trying to also watch Netflix. Oh, here's the things I couldn't find. So these are the pieces. I was wondering why. It has a plug in for the HDMI. So let's just see how that one works. Hello vlog, I'm currently sitting in a mountain of laundry over here, so pardon that, but basically I've just finished another work day. Very productive work day, led a couple of meetings, feeling really good, adding in some things to make the role my own, which is always fun, especially because like I said, I self-designed this role with my boss basically, and how it could best cater to the needs of our organization. And yeah, I've just been planning ahead. It's a lot of like forward-thinking work. Lots of forward-thinking work. However, I have one more day of work tomorrow and I'm taking off an hour early because I have an hour and 45 minutes of time to flex from different things I've worked on overtime in the last couple of days and over the last week. So I decided that I was going to take off an hour early tomorrow and then I'm using the extra 45 minutes early next week to pop in for a dentist appointment because I'm fairly confident I have 2 to 3 cavities in my mouth because I'm in pain between my teeth because of the overcrowding. But yeah, I just needed to take some of that time and I just wanted to start the long weekend early. I really reflect a lot about this job because it's my first full-time job, but it's also exactly what I went to school for, and I'm really making it my own and taking the time to create relationships and maintain and manage all of the operations that I know that I'm in charge of, but also making sure that everything is staying organized and I'm creating my own user manuals for things like payroll and tax receipting and all of the overarching projects that our office has going on, in addition to doing the check-ins with staff, which would additionally be something that I would do if I were physically there in person. I would check in with people pretty regularly, which now I need to find a different way to do. Implementing feedback systems, the whole thing is something that I've really had to take a lot of time to dissect in this current work environment, and everything is definitely very off track with what would typically be done in a normal situation, but what's really normal at this point. So I made a budget plan for myself for my next couple of paychecks, which was really exciting. I did that with my parents, and yeah, it's just been a productive AF day, and I love productive AF days. I love it when I went to the office, I did a bunch of stuff, I fixed certain things that I needed in the back end, handled insurance things, I booked a dentist appointment. Like, we're just feeling, we're good, we're thriving, basically, is what I'm saying. This, I think I'm just gonna keep this one. I didn't know that there were no volume buttons on this one, and I heard that it's only available on the most expensive version, so I didn't realize that that wasn't going to be a thing on this. But with this Roku, I think I'm just going to keep it. I don't need the most extravagant expensive ones because my TV is not a 4K television, so I literally just got the premium one, or the express one, and the premium one is $10 more, and the next one's like $30 more, and that one's the one with volume control. My parents have that at home. I don't need something that's $70 before taxes, so I'm just gonna keep this one. I think it's working fine for Disney Plus and Netflix, so I really don't care. I need to stop.